Be live. Okay, so yesterday clearly I was a little out of it. I was like going by my thumbnail, like Carl Weathers or Apollo Creed when he challenged Drago. He didn't know what he was getting into. Or I guess more like Rocky in Rocky 3 when he was challenging Clubber Lang all half-assed. Why am I using Rocky as a comparison? You know what? Rocky movies are awesome. If you haven't seen them, you gotta see them. At least the first four. Anyway, I feel like a new man today. I'm more mentally prepared, in the better mindset that this might be the hardest fight that I ever, do in Elden Ring, because I'm not going to do a level 1 run, so... With that in mind, this is going to be the most challenging thing I do in Elden Ring, so... I should embrace it as, like, quite possibly the hardest thing outside of maybe the final DLC boss. So, however long it takes, whether we're here for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 10 hours, this ain't stopping. We're going through this. And of course the audio has corruption. Hold on. Give me a second. What a great start. The audio has corruption for me. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. No, that was not my nerves. Genuinely, the audio got really fucky. That would have sucked if that happened, like, right before the run, like, was successful. Okay. Here we go. Gonna do waterfowl. Gonna do it. She's just eating my buffs. Kinda mean of her to do. I know it's coming. The first time she always does it. Apparently, except now. Until now. Forgot the second part of that. Go for the double. Even if you don't stagger her, it's fine. That's bad. She almost fooled me. I thought I knocked her up. Not in that way! I pity anyone who knocks up Malenia. I really needed her to do the Scarlet Aeonia. Damn, that was really good for a first attempt. Okay. That'd be kind of disappointing if I beat her in the first 10 minutes, right? That'd be more like a recap at the start of every Rocky movie than the actual main event. Okay. No pain. No pain. No pain. Let stamina recover. She will waterfowl if I don't. That wasn't so bad. Maybe I should taunt her like Rocky did to Clubber. Ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. Maybe she'll get tired. They do have stamina. At least Souls bosses did. I don't know about Elden Ring bosses. Ow! That was not good. That was a very bad trade. Back-to-back phase 2s, that's pretty good. That's good. No! It's not good! I got greedy! Rot in hell, Malenia! If I could change, You could die! That's not how it goes, but it's fine. God damn! I did not expect that to go in 2 tries. Yeah, that's what a refreshing night of sleep does.
Dear Mikola.
Hell yeah!
Dearest Mikola.
I spent more time making the thumbnail than I did fighting you today.
I'm sorry.
Yes!
Finally met my match.
And now I can get rid of this ridiculous turtle shell. Hell yeah. Nice timing. All it took was me paying attention to my stamina. And now we fight Mog. And then after Mog, Placidusax, and then we'll move to the DLC. I genuinely was expecting to be here for like 3 hours today at least. That went well. Yeah, perfect timing, man. I mean, the stream started like 10 minutes ago. I can't believe it. I can't believe we already beat her. Now the only thing left that's scary to me is the final DLC boss, but he got a bunch of nerfs from what I understand, so might not be so bad. God, I remember fighting him during launch of the DLC. That was not... Oh, right, I need to reorganize these. There's the torrent whistle. He was harder than Malenia when the DLC came out, but they really nerfed him. Like, I think I was fighting him with 12 seeds, and like 3 hours in, I couldn't get him like below 40% health. I had some some Slim Jims. Not the healthiest thing. I've been trying to, like, cut down on carbs and focus mostly on protein. Also a couple of shakes. Have you had breakfast? Oh, right, this guy invades us. He's one of Mog's minions. He has double Reduvias. He's killed me a few times. Almost killed me again. A hell of a lot better than what I had. I mean, you can never go wrong with eggs. You know, except when they're really hard to find. I don't know if they're still hard to find, but they were pretty hard to find in California, like, last month and the month before that. Like, their prices were, like, over double what they were. How's the land? Oh, there we go. Site of the Great Genocide. See, from what I've heard, Texas is like so much more affordable, like, than California. Nevada used to be too, but like Nevada's gone up quite a bit, I think, in recent years. Like 10 years ago, I had a friend renting a 2-bedroom apartment in Nevada for under $1,000, and that's like extremely difficult to find nowadays in California. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh, I'm just getting thrown around like a ping pong ball. Oh my god. Ah! I should probably switch my Ashabor back. Actually, what do I want to use for Mog? I can't really stagger him with this. Might as well use the invincible frames, right? Not that it'll matter. I'm gonna try. All right, and he's weak to blood, despite being the Lord of Blood. Wrap your head around that. Like you could beat him before he even gets to use his triple like spell thing and get to phase 2. If you use like dual curved swords or like dual twin blades and spam jump attacks. I don't know how you wrap your head around anything, to be honest. Where did that saying even come from? I do want to kill this guy because the merchant here, I think, sells rune arcs. Yo. Sorry to disappoint, but I thought I would be fighting Malenia for 3 hours. I beat her in the first 10 minutes. Ah, Turkey. Or Turkey. I think that's how they pronounce it. Could be wrong. Time to get mogged. He's gonna invite me to his dynasty. That's how he pronounces it. Not like my friends who pronounce the Dynasty Warriors as Dynasty Warriors. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty confused about what's going on. Okay, there's the first one. Oh, wait! Do I have double lion? I fucked up. I accidentally equipped double lion. Did you just say anus? I wish we had this. We could also chant Nihil when we use the weapon art. Kind of a ripoff that we don't. Get him! Woo! Also first try. Well, Malenia wasn't first try. I can't believe I accidentally equipped the wrong thing and we still ended up winning. Actually ended up being beneficial. Hell yeah. Also, I forgot to reallocate these. What's her face here? Yes.
I am led to touch the way to the realm. I compete like us if you can find.
You are not a good person. You know what? I'm gonna do the it's gonna take a bit longer for me to finish the New Game plus 7 run. But I'm gonna set it up so I get 5v1'd. Oh, it's the stamina regen and the damage reduction one. I know there's better ones, but like I feel like this is like I enjoy this combination the most. This. I know the 20% like damage one where you take damage over time from the DLC is very strong. I know the deflecting one from the DLC is very strong. Like, I know, is this the one? Yeah, this one's really strong. These are all strong if you, like, have the right elements. The charge attack one of these, the consecutive attack one, the stance breaking one is very strong, and the deflection one is very strong. But I like these two. You can never go wrong with these two. They work with pretty much everything. Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's especially overpowered with the freaking blasphemous blade. It's almost like you just get free extra damage because you just heal stuff with the freaking weapon art. You equip that with the fire tier and like you're doing like 4,000 plus damage with the blasphemous blade special attack. Oh, and like the magma talisman as well. I think you could do like almost 10,000 damage to the sunflower boss. But yeah, I'm gonna try to set up so like these characters 5v1 me in the finale. Yeah, Shard of Alexander and the Magma Worm one. Oh, and the Scorpion Charm.
You're that time. I am afraid in battle. Did you speak? If you've yet to, you'll find more. They are Mikkel. Assuming you.
Then was understand the earth. I believe, but never. If Mikkel these, I urge you, as long as. What's this? Do you think me? She's fair.
Oh, I didn't even realize I had that.
Things. My desire. As long as you.
Alright, my stats are significantly higher because I have the 20 blessings. 20 Scooby-Doo fragments. Still don't like how they implemented those. Like, against Radon, once you're at max, like, it makes sense, but, like, against every other boss, you could make them laughably easy on accident. Like, there's a big difference between fighting Mesmer with, like, 5 of them versus 10 of them, let alone 20 of them. Like, if you fight him with 5, is a genuine challenge. If you fight him with 10, is a little easy. You fight him with, like, 15 or more, he's a joke.
I am but now I'm hardy this, which is why to discern. I'd rather 6. They are a kid. If you discover
R'Lana is kind of similar in that regard. You fight her with, like, 2 or less, she's a challenge. You fight her with 5, she's kind of a joke. You fight her with 10 or more, she's an absolute joke.
Hello there.
Hopefully New Game Plus 7 changes that.
Many things.
Yeah, I'll take all of these.
Goodbye. Many things we have. I for you. Things. I for you.
I mean, I've seen in randomizers the bosses spawning in the base game, and like their stats are balanced to the area that they're like they spawn in, and like they seem pretty fine. Like if they appear like at Haligtree, like they could have just had the DLC area have a bit more health and be scaled around like level 150 to 200. So I guess we're going to R'Lana. She might be my favorite boss of the DLC, actually. At least the first time I fought her. I think it took me around an hour, because I had 2 blessings. And that was before they buffed blessings. Having 2 blessings then is like kind of like having 1 now. And like having 2 blessings now is like having 5 when the DLC came out. But yeah, outside of the Skidoo free stuff in the DLC, the other like they balance stuff out based on where an enemy is, and also like the new game cycle. So like, if you end up fighting, for example, Malekith into Haligtree through a randomizer, it has like he has way more health. He's way harder than when you fight him in, even though it's kind of close in like terms of level range. And if you end up fighting the freaking Elden Beast at like where you fight Margit the first time, like he has manageable health. So I look forward to doing that someday. I would totally do the randomizer this year, but again, so many games coming out this year, and Nintendo Switch 2 coming out in like 2 weeks now. The good news is, by the time I play the randomizer, my skill will have diminished again. I guess I will be playing a bit of, what's it called, Night Rain, though. But it plays very differently from what I've seen. Might as well be like a Monster Hunter game with how different it is. Also, I know there's a shortcut to just, like, get past this whole area, but I do want to fight R'Lana. Ow. There's a random dog here. There it is. Some spellcaster douches. There's that guy. Burger Kings. Not a big fan of McDonald's in the lands between. Unless you, I guess you could say rune arcs are golden arcs. So maybe they are. Oh my god, he wants me dead. And we're here. My only one and only complaint about this fight is the battle arena is not that cool. It's okay, there's like water on the floor, which is nice, but like the surrounding area is kind of boring. Everything else about this fight is perfect though. Oh, they gave her a chair. That's cute. I completely forgot how to fight her. And I think it shows. Phase 2? Not yet. Phase 2? Okay, it really begins then. That sucks. Uh-oh. How the fuck did I not get hit by that? I absolutely should have gotten hit. It's that attack that does a crap ton of damage. Yeah, that attack does like over half your health, even at ridiculous amounts. That's good though. She's doing good damage. You got something exciting going on. It's not a complete clean sweep. That said, I'm not feeling Lion's Claw. I really want the poop stick. Let's do it. Let's go with the poop stick. Poop stick with... Just want to give it a try. Ow. Uh-oh. Hey, at least it didn't interrupt my animation. That's very nice of it. You tell all of my dodges at the start were a complete accident? Could you just go into your next phase? That was way too greedy, what I just did. Doing a charge attack. I actually can't believe we're here. Like, we're not even 40 minutes into the stream and we're fighting a DLC boss. I thought we would be at Malenia for over 2 hours. Oh right, we forgot fucking Placidusax. Okay, we'll go fight him after this. I'm getting into the groove of this. Lion's Claw was probably the better play, but it's fine. Oh wow, she called me out. Knocked me on my ass. Ow. Now she is calling me out. I don't remember giving her my number. What am I doing? That was well deserved. Hey, lady. I broke her chair. I think she's mad. Okay, yeah, that was just all the way bad from the beginning. I was just doing horrible the whole time. Hey, she's beaten me more than Malenia has today. That's impressive. Also, do you remember what I said yesterday about Malenia being totally based on how often she does waterfowl dance? She barely did it in my successful attempt. So clearly that's the only reason why I won. Stop doing jump attacks, just do rolling attacks. That was actually kind of bullshit. She frame trapped me. If I didn't dodge, those three things would hit me, then she would hit me. If I dodged, the three things wouldn't hit me, and then her attacks would hit me. Freaking using frame traps on me. I should probably use Cragblade before I go in. Because otherwise, probably going to hit me with a projectile. Great start. She really likes her frame traps, huh? That was a pretty big fail on my part. I like that she's so tall, if I low profile with a jump attack, she misses. Why did I do that? The dangerous attack. She did it again. I don't know why I didn't think she would. Such a cool boss, though. A nice, nice tribute to Pontiff Sullivan. Oh, let me try the Unga Bunga again, see how it actually does. I'm curious. Maybe I'm respecting her too much. Not that there's anything wrong with respecting giant women. She is giant. She's freaking taller than Shaq, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so far I've done fuck all with this. Oh my gosh, she just dodges. So it still results in low profile, so it's pretty good. I just can't be spamming it. I got greedy there. It's a surprise that she didn't, like, try to get anything off of that. That's rare for me to get hit by that. I'm getting greedy. Normally, I just try dodging it from a distance, but I'm trying to close the distance to get, like, a free hit on her at the end. I should just stop doing that. That would be the smart thing to do. But it's good. She's a challenge again. It's the first time she's been a challenge since... You know what? No, I did avoid getting seeds to fight her a few times. But yeah, I think this is the most challenging she's been since the first time I ever fought her, though. So, that's nice. That means Mesmer is going to be rough. I'm sure people would like Mesmer to be rough with them. Not me. Not into snake dudes. If I used that, like, a few seconds earlier, I would have avoided getting hit. Why did I use that? I missed her ass. I missed penetration! If that was the charged up one, I may have just died. I knew she was gonna do that, so... Fuck it. Okay, stop being greedy. Just dodge it from far away. I've never, ever tried approaching her while she's doing it. Why start now? Why today? I'm not respecting her at all. Can't wait for someone to rip that sound clip and make it sound like I'm an abusive boyfriend. Surprised that hit me. Ow. You think she'd call HR on me for saying she has a beautiful fighting style? I should have dodged that. Like one of the easiest things to dodge. Well, that's rare. Well, pretty much never get those in as of New Game +7. What the fuck? You're supposed to transition! That's how you do it. Oh, that was so close! That's what I get for telling a woman to transition. Nothing wrong with doing that, but if that's what you want to do, but you know, kind of fucked up of me to presume. That was such a good run too. For some reason, she didn't go into phase 2 until she was like at quarter health. Then she almost frame trapped me with the moons and the swords. That's kind of fucked up for that to happen that way. But somehow that's not what got me killed. That sucks. That sucks. Uh-oh. Dance break? No? Dance break? Miss. Miss into death. I got greedy because I expected a stance break. Because the last time. Can't get shit. Just never expect it to happen. Just, if it happens, it happens. And unlike Malenia, you get more than a fraction of a fucking second to actually take advantage of it. That's why I really like this fight. It's like, when you're doing good, it feels like a dance. I was saying, why isn't she using this move? No! That move! Every fucking time it's that move! It's always that move that gets me. It's always the one you most expect. Oh dear. Like, that move has it all. Comes out fast, comes out right after some other moves that makes it harder to dodge. Does a ton of damage, has a massive hitbox. It just got it all. I could probably be using Fortisax's Lightning, actually. Next fight. Surprised that didn't hit me. Surprised that didn't hit me. I could have stance broker. I could have stance broker. It's coming! Well, she killed me with something different, so that's nice. As nice as, you know, being stabbed and burned alive could be. That's good. She's actually challenging at New Game +7. Even with maximum fragments. But it doesn't ever feel too unfair, so that's great. The only times it feels unfair is like when her carrion swords like create frame traps, but it doesn't happen that often. Missing that really sucks. The timing of when that came out was so bad for me. I don't think there was anything I could have done. Alright, these dudes. Dare I say, this fight is close to being my favorite in the whole game. Close. Very close. If the frame traps weren't there, and if the arena looked nicer, it would have been my favorite. What the fuck is going on? Also, I think it should count towards the score. But her weapon and spell were liquid ass when the DLC launched. Her weapon's a bit better now, but the spell I think is still kind of bad. See, she kind of frame trapped me there. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was not great. Use your move. Your signature move. Or don't. You're supposed to use your moon attack. Show me your moons. I asked the woman to show me your moons and she killed me. I mean, deserved. I also used the wrong input. I was supposed to use the mana flask. I instead ate a crab in front of her. How many crabs do I have still? Probably a ton, but let me just see. Okay, we still got like over 500 of them. That sucks. That sucks. Uh-oh. That's rough. I got scissored. Not in the way that you might think. Not in the fun way. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually glad this is very challenging. Surprised those didn't hit. That was just cheap. No way. No way. GG. I was about to get very mad when she did 10 fucking... Was it 10 or was it 12? The phalanxes? And then she ran at me. I was like, that is cheap shit right there. But that was good. Not bad. Took out both, fuck your chair. Rilana and Malenia in under an hour. Well, it's been over an hour, but getting to Rilana took... Oh, I guess we also took out Mog. And that means we have to go take out Placidusax, who has a horrible run back. Thank you.
Hello again. Did you meet my... Quite the doubtless, were it not this, the word? One true enough? Long ago, a cleanse, it's no wonder that aside, and in this, they will never say just happened, but it's still a...
And the 5v1 is gonna be rough.
And in this, they will never say just happened.
I have to make sure I get the 5v1. Okay, we'll fight Dane, and then, I think his name is Dane. Then we will, go fight Placidusax.
I found... He says the truth of it is evident. In that first...
I wonder how annoying Commander Gaius will be. I know to some people he was the worst boss in all of existence. He was just a little rough. Are we going the right way? Okay, yes. Yes, we are. I think outside of his initial charge, he's not so bad. No, I'm not supposed to do Old Mother to this guy. I'm supposed to do May the Best Win. No Destructo Discs? No Shoryuken? No Palm Blast? I'm surprised they didn't nerf the Super Arbor on Palm Blast. That thing is insane. I'm glad they didn't, though. I love it. I don't even mind being hit by it. Uh-oh. Wait, what the hell is that? It didn't have, like, in Shockwave. He's not an enemy. Even though I think you always fight him at the end. It's gonna feel like a crime to not summon Aigon during what's his face? Dale. How do I swap this again? Let me go to the Table of Grace and see if I could buy some rune arcs first before I lose all my runes. I can't. Well, let's just buy a bunch of turtlenecks just because we can. Yeah, Palm Bust is a lot of fun. I did a whole run with that, like... I wish... You know what? Maybe when I play on PC, I'll do a run where I, like, give myself the fists in a fresh new game file and do it from the start. Because I did do, like, a new game cycle with it from the start, and it was a lot of fun. Shame you have to beat Mog to get them normally. At least you could get them before fighting a single DLC boss. Or you could be an idiot like me and completely miss the first, the main fist weapon the first playthrough. Oh, this is not the right way. Do I want to use Lion's Claw against Placidus Sax? I'm going to say no. You know what? Why not? Let's keep it. I'm gonna regret that. I want to swap the blood, actually. I have an idea. I'm gonna drill into this dragon. If I end up not liking the drill move, I'll swap out the shard. I do wish they put like America's statue or something down here. I guess the logic is they didn't want you to be stuck down here. But I guess you could just warp out, so that doesn't make sense either. I think people just like him for the fact that you're not, like, just constantly running to catch up to him. But I guess you are still ultimately just attacking his legs most of the fight. I actually don't know if I like Bale more than him or not. Right. There's red lightning where you are every few seconds. Can't really do shit. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot I changed my weapon art. That does not do shit. That was a mistake to equip that. How did that miss? Oh, is this... Uh-oh. Run, 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 run! How did that hit me? Here we go. That's really hard to dodge. Oh. Why? Get up! What the fuck? Why was he on his ass for so long? It's fine. The freaking, the weapon art I had was, the Art of War, or whatever the fuck I had. How do I still not know what it's called? I've been playing for almost 1,300 hours. The Ash of War. It wasn't providing anything, and I had effectively a dead, talisman slot. You know what? Sure, we'll spam Giant Hunt. Yeah, okay. I think I may just like Placidusax more, if only for the phase transition attack being a lot like less boring. With Bale, like he just flies around and shoots you and you have to dodge. With Placidusax, he attacks you and then you could almost immediately afterwards attack him after you dodge. Well, I guess he teleports and does it again, and then you could attack him. But otherwise, yeah, Bale is probably a better fight. Good. Good. Got killed by falling onto Dwayne Johnson. Remember when in one of the Fast and Furious movies, The Rock fell like 20-something stories off a building onto a car and survived? At that moment, like, Fast and the Furious became Dragon Ball Z. In terms of power levels. Right? That fall is, like, absolute madness. And it's not like, I guess, like, an inch of water breaks your fall, even though water after a certain height, like, still hits you like a ton of bricks. I forgot if it happened on stream, but, like, I remember one time, like, another player's, shadow appeared and, like, you just saw him use the Sacred Relic Sword. I'm like, he's killing all those animals. Like, right next to the Grace where, you fight that thing. I mistimed that. I wonder if I could stance break him by stabbing him in the ass. No, but I could die by being greedy. Also, you have one hell of an epic name. Fitzgerald Montgomery Harold Dingus McDingerton II. Didn't know there was a first. It is really weird, like, how arbitrary this run back is. I guess George R. R. Martin really wanted you to keep seeing this cutscene here. It's honestly made weirder by the fact that there's, like, a grace after you beat the boss, instead of one of those warp back things. Like, there's no reason there shouldn't be, like, a stake of America or, like, a grace right here. It is what it is. Oh yeah. I hated the hell out of Bloodborne when I played it recently because I've been spoiled by Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 is probably the worst in regards to runbacks. Oh cool, his fire came out of his anus. He has a crusty tail. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the laser. Oh. Running, running, running. Just a miniature nuke, nothing to worry about. Mistake. Mistakes were made. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Here comes phase 2. Oh, the good old double, huh? Triple! Almost got killed. Oh, he did it again. I've never seen him use that move ever, and he just used it twice. Again? Who knew the first Elden Lord had freaking nuclear weapons? Oh, is he going to use the fire breath now? Or the laser fire breath? No. Uh-oh. That move looks fucking awesome. Oh, you are a wuss. You're a giant bitch just like Midair. He's basically making me waste all my flasks. Instead of fighting me. I am now the ultimate Elden Lord. I've conquered Gilbert Gottfried and Placidusax. Cool, we're not even an hour and a half in, too. Hell yeah. Thank you. Is there any other base game bosses I'm forgetting? Oh, I guess I am forgetting Astel, but, like, do we really want to go through all that? Or, like, a kind of a super mid boss? Oh! If you know what I'm looking at, you know what I'm looking at. We're doing that next. This may be harder than Malenia. At least if you don't cheese it. Fuck it, we'll stick to blood. Thinking about it, Placidusax's run back is kind of comparable to Midir's run back. Oh. You should know. And if you don't, you will. Probably the hardest boss in the base game besides Malenia is what we're gonna do right now. Oh, he's still there. Okay. I hope I'm not hyping him up too much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, he's not as bad as I remember. It's probably because I'm super overpowered right now, but like, if you fight this guy in a fresh new game cycle and you're not like over leveled, he will rip your shit open. He does like higher damage than Malenia, and like he punished. Take away your waterfowl dance, and he has a more difficult moveset. Yeah, exactly. He. If it wasn't for the fact that he has such little health, he would be harder than Melekith and Malenia. This specific Bell-bearing hunter, who has higher stats than the real one here, make it make sense. I kind of wish there was a Bell-bearing hunter in the DLC that was even harder. I guess we could fight, we'll go to Mesmer. Fine. Fine, we'll go to Mesmer. Or wait, shit. If we kill Mesmer, we might potentially miss out on, like, fighting some of these, getting the 5v1. Hold up, let me make sure I get the 5v1 first. Hornsent always fights you. Dane always fights you. Lita always fights you. Freya, you have to do the scroll thing. And this guy... Okay, no, we won't miss him. Let's go for thing. Uh, lanky dude. Lanky snake dude. Or no, shit, we have to fight the hippo first. The hippo that goes Super Saiyan 3. Pretty much, yeah. I think, like, it's only beaten by, what? The Halig tree? And maybe the, fuck is it called? The Farum Azul? On the bright side, you get to farm Grail at the start of any run and get like a free 100,000 runes if you use a Foulfoot. That's what I do at the start of every run. I do wish they would buff the attack flasks that are from the DLC. Maybe they'll do like another patch after the game comes out on the Switch. It would be nice if they did. You know, like the magic flasks. They're kind of underpowered, even though they're a cool idea. Perfumes. They're called perfumes, right? Perfumes. You know, you're not wrong. Even O'Neill gave me more trouble the first time during my first playthrough. Hey, at least Radahn's the coolest fight in Caelid. What did I want to get rid of? Right, I wanted to switch to Ash of War too. Yeah, we'll stick with Blood. There's the freaking bastard. Kind of looks like Homer Simpson with his like mustache thing. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. With his 5 o'clock shadow. Why does a hippo have a 5 o'clock shadow? My last workplace said it was unprofessional to have a 5 o'clock shadow. That you either had to have like a full-grown beard or none at all, or be clean-shaven. Ow. Ow. Well, I got killed by a hippo. That's nice. A hippo with a 5 o'clock shadow, who's gonna go Super Saiyan. It's actually a very easy fight if you're using like a faster weapon. Like dual curved swords or dual twin blades. Oh, also the lightning magic absolutely shreds in. Because the ground is like watery. Ew, I just saw his uvula. Yeah, he went Super Saiyan 3. And now he's doing his best impression of Sonic the Hedgehog. GG, dickhead. Most dangerous animal, my ass. Mosquitoes have killed more people than hippos. Okay, I know it's like the most dangerous, like, large land animal. Yeah, I remember saying in a previous stream, like, Lion's Claw used to, like, when the game first came out, it had no hyper armor and it was kind of garbage. But then they overcorrected and it became, like, probably the strongest Ash of War for, like, heavy weapons. It has infinite hyper armor. As long as you don't die, you're good. Kind of like dying like that, but, even the Savage Lion's Claw is worse because, like, it does have the super hyper armor, but, like, if you get all 3 hits to connect, like, it out damages Lion's Claw, but, like, then you're taking so much damage you're kind of gonna die. I'm surprised I got killed there. You gotta be rude to survive. You gotta jump on tables. I tried for a moment on the Steam version and I fucking hated it. But that was before the arena. Basically, back when you have to invade and you're always outnumbered and people just sweatlord you. Like they just spam double rivers of blood or some shit. Obviously that's no longer the case with the arena. As annoying as it could be, being invaded right after using a humanity so you could kindle a bonfire, I think Dark Souls 1 was the only time where they did, like, PvP correctly. I've seen some PvP videos, though. Like, probably my favorite one is, the Mark Henry build, the wall, where you just, like, you just walk. You don't care. Like, you're too heavy to even roll. This camping asshole. There she is.
Fickle, fidgety little
Oh dear.
kneel off the page. Now, here.
I like how she doesn't give a shit.
Oh, I'm afraid I should have asked. I should have asked.
There's a scroll I have to find around here. Wait, before I forget, let me get this guy to join in on the gank fight. I want it to be a 5v1. It's gonna suck, but I want it to happen.
I don't. Our mother, she did. We must weep.
What kind of asshole says be sad forever?
I for you things. I for you things. Good.
Then I have to find the scroll for her. I think I know where it is. We may not do Mesmer today. I want to just make sure I get the 5v1 set. We'll see. Let me get rid of this turtle thing. Doesn't look very cool, unless you love Ninja Turtles. Which, to be fair, are pretty cool, but... That, or unless you're the biggest fan of the Master of Disguise. No, you do eventually... You could get it to a 5v1, and it's... Well, I mean, it's a total of 5 people, but only 3 of them fight you at a time. You fight Freya, then you fight,
Jumbo.
I think Hornsent, and then you fight the others. But yeah, you fight 5 whole NPCs. But yeah, you're right. It's never more than 3 NPCs at a time. Thank God. Oh, is the scroll in, shit, I think it's in the other path, right? That means we have to take the other path. Let me just take care of this guy. So that we're ready next stream. Nice try. His sword is a pretty good side grade to this. To the Guts Great Sword. It's better if you're using like one of the fire skills. Like Flame Skewer or the one that Flame Spear that just gave. We have to go through... There, go through... Okay, yeah. I know where it is. We're probably gonna die to falling. There's a tricky jump here. And that is the tricky jump. I needed to get on that thing to make it easier. We do have to go this way anyway if you want to fight the Mother of Fingers and the Sunflower and Gaius eventually. I do plan on fighting all of them. Thinking about it, there may be 2 more streams to this new game plus 7 run because getting to mid-air is going to take a bit. Like, that on its own is probably going to take, like, anywhere from half an hour to an hour just to, like, get to him and maybe beat him. And then the final area, probably like another half hour there until we get to the gank fight. And the gank fight, who knows how long that'll take. The final boss, who knows how long that'll take. Yeah, I think there's still like a solid, not counting the final boss, the gank fight, probably like another solid like 3 to 4 hours, and then those 2 fights could take God knows how long. Also, I like how I'm selling Gaius short. He may just whoop my ass for like an hour. We have plenty of time until Night Rain comes out, though. I would ideally like to stream something else, like on the Switch one more time before the Switch 2 comes out, but we'll see. He did not get staggered at all by that. Probably. I see no reason not to give it a shot. It depends, actually. If it has, like, no PvE content, I might not. If it's just a PvP game... You know what? I still might, because I've never really played a Battle Royale. And what better way to play one than with a Souls-like one? If it's PvP only and it's like an $80 game, then it can just go fuck itself, though. I don't know if that'll be the case. Funny I say that, because so far Elden Ring's like probably one of the only games I could justify like having ever been like an $80 game, but it wasn't. But it is the exception. This is not the way I want to go right now. Also, have I mentioned how much I hate that Night Rain is coming out like less than a week before the Switch 2 comes out? So if I end up really liking it, I'll barely get a chance to play it. I mean, I guess I don't have to exclusively play the Switch 2. Like, I could play Mario Kart 8 for like a few days and then give Night Rain. I could go back to Night Rain and back and forth. It's not like there's like some super long single player game on the Switch 2 right now. Who makes these ladders? You know what? There is an answer to that. It's the guy from Dark Souls 2. He makes long-ass ladders. I may have missed the scroll. Like, it maybe it was in the main path. We'll see. I don't really want to deal with bats using this weapon. Is it around here? Maybe? No? Well, we found the path to Gaius. Oh yeah. Power stancing is super fun in this game. I remember that's how my friend convinced me to play Dark Souls 2, is like you could use two great swords like in an over-the-top way. He was full of shit because that was not as great as it could have been, but that was one of the cool things about Dark Souls 2. Still. Honestly, if the bosses were a little better and the runbacks weren't as bad, Dark Souls 2 would have been great. It had a lot of things going right for it. Might as well do this thing since... we do have to go to the Finger Ruins eventually. If we want to fight Metir. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let me see. Is it the 4th floor? It might be the 4th floor. Is this it? I don't think it is, actually. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. I say confidently without being 100% sure. Have to go through this bozo again. I hope you're proud of yourself. Dying after camping's gotta be an all-time low. I do think, what's his face? There it is. What's his name? Sir alone is probably better than any Dark Souls 1 boss, but the run back to him is a nightmare.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly.
Yeah. Turn him into a pancake, the old school, kind of like how you do with the Zweyander back in the day.
Truly. I'm afraid. Truly.
Ansbach's at the bottom. Hold on, let me go here first.
Oh, hello. Did you feel? But while my no wait, I can weep. I should have. Right, those are the.
Do you I must uphold then mar and sure the impale invent how could I revenge?
I think the best way to get the Ansbach is from here. Rush is not giving me the option to murder him. I think I have to locate him first. Ow. Probably want to take care of this dude first, though.
Just time. So, after look, it appears and taken. Surely you, after fate, I do. And what could the implication? Freya, she must be a true red, but no one. She has a.
I think I'm supposed to give her the scroll first. I don't want to fuck that up. Oh, are you serious? You're gonna prevent me from warping? Get out of here. Yeah, I have to. You could fuck up the quest by giving him the scroll first, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm afraid. Truly. I'm afraid. Truly.
Or wait, did she already comment about it? I think she might have. But no,
I'm afraid. Truly.
Okay, I think I do have to go to him then. Okay. Figuring this out. I hope.
Perhaps I can. Well, yes. Even the as if you the plans he has. Beggars. I'm afraid one thing is righteous. You have given, but I can. I am a cursed. I could spend the absolute.
I'm gonna be mad if I fuck this up. And I end up not fighting Freya. She is the easiest part of the fight, though, but still.
Righteous, could you please? Thanks to you, Freya. This.
Okay, I think it's gonna work.
I'm afraid. Truly. From on earth. Oh, yes. As the fest, but kind, which is fine. I know it would, and certainly endless as befit. Give my tell him to face you. All that remains is the fight.
So I think we got the full team for the 5v1. Oh boy. Let me grab the church thing. And then we'll call it a stream, and next stream I'll fight Mr. Lanky Snake guy at the start. Mesmer. It's probably going to be hard. If going by how challenging Rolana was, I expect Mesmer to also be kind of challenging. His second phase is way easier than his first phase, though, at least for me. Like, you get in a lot more free hits, like after he does the snakehead thing. Yeah, goddamn. Still can't believe... I was expecting to still be fighting Malenia right now. I can't believe we beat her in the first 10 minutes. And that Rolana was a pleasant challenge at +7. So yeah, thanks for watching.